Yo, Wagwan people. Bless up for self. We here with another update, and it's sad to say, people, that we have to be talking about Rygin King, in this manner because Rygin King was arrested, in New York City, right, for guns and ammunition and other charges. See, and I'm over here saying to myself, New York City is one of the toughest city or toughest cities to challenge, firearm, right, and ammunition charges because they don't play when it comes to that. Now, if you was living in at Atlanta, if this incident was in Atlanta, or let's say Texas, Tennessee, you know what I mean? I'm not even gonna say Atlanta. I'm gonna say Georgia, right? Because there's certain state, right, or certain states that you can have and register firearm that's legal, even though you don't have the license to carry and certain things, whatever. It just means you have the right to bear arm, right? But in this situation, or in this case, Rygin King don't really have right to bear arm because he's traveling from one state to the next, and he doesn't have security. He's moving like he's, you know what I mean? And then when I listen to the charges and certain things, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. You know what I mean? So I'm hearing right now, Friday, we're gonna get the verdict based on the judge, verdict, whether, who's gonna be charged, who's gonna be detained, for who's gonna get bailed, whatever the case may be. But I'm over here and I'm saying to myself, Rygin King being charged in New York on possession of firearm and ammunition, charges. It's not a good look, bro. It's not a good look. This is one of the toughest state, if not the most toughest state. So some people might say, but I think New York is the toughest state when it comes to that. So I'm waiting the outcome to see what is going to be the outcome right now. No, his friends and people could take the charges, and this person could say this, and this person could whatever. And what I'm hearing right now, from what I'm getting, is like his wife, right, or his kid's mom, or his wife, is also, you know, in this situation being charged, or I don't know if she's being charged of as of right now, but we know she's, that's what the people are saying. But she, she was there in the presence of all of this, right? So who is ever there? I don't know who's going to take the file, who's going to do this, who's going to do that. But I'm saying to myself, and then I'm saying to myself at the same time, like, how did the NYPD pull over Rygin King? Out of all of the people that's driving around in New York City, see, how did Rygin King get pulled over? Like how did this happen? Did they make a wrong turn? Did it? I'm saying to myself, did boy, let me tell you, did they do something to give the NYPDs a probable cause to pull them over, right? And then while pulling them over, then they discover all of these things and whatever. Because I'm sitting here and I'm saying to Rygin King, in your, he's an artist, of course, so we know he's booked for certain events and all these things. But how is this, like, boy, I don't know, people. But right now, it don't look good. It don't look good for Rygin King. That's all I can say. It don't look good because New York is one of the toughest city when it comes to gun law. It's like when you get caught with a gun, you might as well get caught with some, some of that white lady, or some of that crack, or whatever the case may be. And you know how they, you feel me? So they don't play when it comes to certain things, especially when it comes to us. Other people, other ethnicity might get away with it or get lesser, and we could debate that. But when it comes to us, really, yeah. And then you being the artist and the celebrity and being in the situation that you're in, because a lot of people are saying that, well, Rygin King, he don't need to be in this situation because he was conned up, all right, and he, and all these things. So why he's still moving like whatever? But it could be for that simple fact because of what happened to him that he's moving the way he's moving. But some people are saying, well, he should have protected, or legal securities or people that's there with, that can protect him legally. Why is he moving, being the artist that he is, the way he's moving right now? That's crazy. You know what I mean? But I don't know, and I can't say per se, because I released a video the last time when the person was speaking on writing and they was having a conversation, and some people is still commenting on that video saying, well, Rygin King, if people were saying a lot of things, like he's paranoid, and he put out certain songs and saying on and all these things. So I don't know what got him in that situation, where he's in right now, and all these things. But to see that he's being, charged, and I know some people are gonna say, well, TV, you don't know the thing, go, the streets and whatever. But Rygin King is an artist, and I would think his money is up there, on unless that's not the case, for him to hire legal security if he's in New York or whatever, or if he's moving about, you know, whether casually or he's booked for an event or whatever the case may be. But I think your experience should teach you certain things. That's why old people always say, the more you live and you learn, it gives you wisdom. So a lot of people will look at this and say, well, Rygin King should know better. So how we get caught up. And then I'm hearing he put his wife, because she was there in a particular situation, because, what I mean, they was all caught up in this vehicle, whatever the case may be. Now I'm hearing that the person was even that was even driving the vehicle, his information was forged, and all of these things. And I'm like, why? This is really not a good look for Rygin King. But we have to wait until Friday to hear the outcome, because I think that's what I'm getting right now. That's what they're saying, because once you're detained in New York City, they're gonna hold you until you see the judge, and until the judge makes his or her decision. That's so I don't know what's gonna be the outcome right now, but as of right now, boy, me I tell you, not lie people, and it's only now they free up marijuana, you know and say these things, and some people are still under speculation or still under certain guidelines. But when it comes to guns or firearm, and the white lady or whatever the case may be, they don't play with that when it comes to New York, bro. These laws down here is strictly, you know what I mean, like I said, until you willing to go that extra step to put you feel me, unless you're willing to take that risk, I wouldn't tell no one to do that, especially in New York City. Out of state, yeah, you could do that, because that's a regular thing. You can go to the pawn shop out of state. Certain states, you can go, you know what I mean, and just you can go to like these gun shows or whatever the case may be, and just what I mean, and all these things. But when it comes to New York and certain big state and big cities, trust me, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, I think it's Los Angeles. So certain cities, they don't play it. It's not saying you can't get away with it, and if you have the money and whatever. But if you're lacking, trust me, you're gonna pay the penalty. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Sad to say, but I'm waiting to see the outcome that's gonna be with this whole situation here with Rygin King being charged, right? And not with just a possession of firearm, but with also ammunition and extra weapons, all right? And also the people, them that was in the car also with him, you know what I mean? So, boy, I mean, no. This one just hit me different because I didn't expect this. I was like, what? Rygin? New York? New York City? If all of the cities in the United States of America, New York, wow. I'm this is gonna be interesting. Waiting to see the outcome. See. But with that said, bless upon yourself, people. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this. But this one is gonna be very interesting. New York City, Rygin King being charged with possession of firearm with ammunition. Boy, may I tell you, it's rough. It's serious. Man, I like people. But with that said, bless upon yourself, man. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Alright. Once you subscribe, hit that notification bell or all notification. Hit that super thanks button. And you guys can also, hit that description. Link me in the description, right? And hit me up. Bless upon yourself. While God stay blessed, people. I'm out.